Welcome and welcome back to S.WigginsTV. You know, it's your host with the most from the coast, Worldwide Wiggins. We got to take this one back, man. Back when I did that quote-unquote exposed video for the Rollin Bloodstone Piru. And I told y'all, I got my boy, man. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to bring him on here. If I got them 10 likes, you know what I'm saying, I was going to bring him on the show. But then it turns out it's over 21 likes last time I checked, man. Even shout out my boy Hoodie Hood, 40 Day Go Crib. Hoodie Hood said, bring him on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's my nigga.
You already know. He's the one, you know what I'm saying, before, you know what I'm saying, y'all get it twisted. He's the one that put me on that information, man, because for a while I've been getting misconstrued because a lot of people don't really know the history about the 40 Bloodstone Piru. I'm the first one really to come out with information about him on the YouTube, man. So please,
for sure he was.
You already know. Please give it up for my boy right here, my dog, Lil Bandit from the Rollin 40.
I'm signing with y'all, man.
What's the deal?
I'm signing with y'all, man. You already know, man.
Nice.
Shout out to you, Wiggins.
You are shout.
You know what I'm saying? You've been doing your thing.
Ah, shit, man. Thank you, man.
Shout out to my 30 Rules and my Outlaws, too. You already know.
Yeah, VSOP, all right. For sure.
VSOP.
All right, Bandit, man. We going to start from the tip top, all right?
For sure.
How did you become familiar with the 40 Bloodstone Piru, man?
Oh, man, I grew up over there. I grew up on 47 in Compton Avenue. But, you know, to be honest with you, I've been knowing my big homie, Big Bandit, since we was like in junior high school. So, you know, I kind of like grew up with him as kids. So that's how I kind of come across him a little bit.
All right. And before I forget, man, we don't wait to the end no more. If you look at the screen right now, I put it up. And if you go to the description, and if you go to the first pinned comment, you're going to see my boy channel, my boy page. Make sure you go support that, man, because you're going to start seeing a lot of his,
for sure.
his content more, man, because, yeah, it's time for y'all to tap in, bro. If you rock with me,
tap
rock
in,
with
man. We're gonna be doing it big, man. I got hella stories, man. You know, I'm born and raised in LA, so I done been at all the little prisons, you know, level 4s, all that. So I got some shit, you know what I'm saying, and put this up on, you know what I'm saying, and it's all positive for the most part, you know what I'm saying. Sure. Entertainment and positive, man. You know, keeping the peace, like, you know what I'm saying, for the blacks out here, man. You know, that's how we doing it.
For sure. Bandit, you got a brother. You know, I don't want to say too much, but you got a brother from Fopac, don't you?
Yeah, my brother from Photos. You know, when I was a kid, you know, to be honest with you, when I was a kid, you know, my dad from Harlem, you know, he just died.
Wow,
so, you know, he did a lot of time in prison. He did 43 years. So, you know, as a kid, my brother, he went over there and joined the East Side. So, you know, we've been in these bottoms. So as a kid, you know, to try to get close to my family, I used to, you know, run with my brother a little bit when he was a kid and when I was a kid and shit. But, you know, that wasn't my home. My home was 40 Rules.
When did you come to the realization that, you know, you know, the rips is cool, but at heart, I'm a 40 Rule?
Oh, when I was a kid, when I was hitting my teens, and you know what I'm saying, being on that side, being at Fred Roberts Park, all that shit, like, you know, that was my home. You know, that's why the block I claim, 47th Street, Fred Roberts Park, you know, I played T-ball in that park. So, you know what I'm saying, I just felt that's where I needed to be.
For sure. Now, you know, a lot of people been asking me in the comments, you know, I don't want to forget while it's on my mind, because they ain't pretty much got no history out there like that on the internet. Have y'all ever ran across, you know, whether positive or negative, the what's the Mac Thug Hustlers, Low Bottom Hustler Cribs?
Mac Thug Hustler, man.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
well, the homies, we used to have a spot in the 20s. You know, the homies, we used to have a spot over there. My little homie Baby Art, and you know, his all his peoples is my homie YD and Lil Art. That's all them. And we had a spot in Low Bottom Hustlers, and I mean, they cool. It's like they really hustlers, man. Like they just some get money, man. Like they all right. You know what I'm saying? But you know, a lot of the Low Bottom Hustlers, a few of them, they turned Southside folk trade. A couple of them did. A couple of them turned South certain photos, all that stuff. So but they still got a hood. You know, they got Piper and all them. I knew all them. Yeah, they all right.
For sure.
You know, but yeah, ain't no don't take nothing from them. No,
For sure.
they part of the low bottoms.
Now, is it a I know I asked this before, man, but you know I need that Bandit perspective. Shout out my boy Lil Bone. Lil Bone, I need to holler at you, man. But
What?
so do you remember the early origins of VSOP starting out? That alliance right there. The alliance.
From my homies, it started way back, and it's kind of what Demon was saying. Like the homies was looking at the little drink and was like, "Oh, this is what we gonna do." Like, yeah, we VSOP. Like, yeah, he was basically telling you the right shit.
For sure. But do you remember like the year?
Probably like that's like in the mid-80s. Probably earlier than that. I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's been a while, man. I know I seen you ask him why the crimes wasn't part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
it's because it was out before them. So but them the homies too though.
all right, for sure, man. Whew, you almost made me nervous right there, but for sure, that's what's up.
Oh no, man, them the homies, man. I don't got nothing bad to say. You know, I just know Lil Al. No, I'm the Don though. You know, I'm the Don of the 40s though.
For sure.
I know that's the homie too though.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, they said that shouts out to Al Capone from AFC. You know, it's all good on me. But like they said in that somebody said in the comment, my boy, I can't even remember who it is. They was like, "Oh, see, now you got to go back and correct your boy from AFC when he said the 40s wasn't the first. Like 30s didn't come. He said something like, so for the record, the first
photos Piru.
Yeah, all right. So
was the first ones over there.
Right.
They started 30 Piru. The homies was in the 30s. They became 30 Piru. Like I'm from both, homie. Like I'm an old school. You know, the 30s is my big free the homie Big Cricket. You know what I'm saying? Free my big homies. You know what I'm saying? My big homie and all them. You know what I'm saying? So I love the 30s. So them the homies. That's basically like we the same thing, but I guess people be saying we not the same thing, but I'm from BSP, homie.
Right.
So
But see, Bone was telling me that I know you saying they came for photos Piru, but Bone was saying that 30 Bloodstone Piru came from 40 Bloods, like the name came from there, and in that
it
sense.
did.
For sure. All right. Just making sure.
Yeah, it did. My big homie Rooster is, I'm saying, the architect of that. Big homie Big Rooster. So, then you got other big homies, I'm saying, that was over there. I think you seen the interview with the big homie, that interview when he did the Street Gangs interview with the big homie.
He had glasses or something, or sunglasses or something?
No, he was sitting at the school. Okay. He was sitting at the school and he was talking.
All right, for sure.
Yeah, that's a big homie too. So, yeah, they come from us.
All right. But coming up in the low bottoms, man, from then, when you first started till now, Was there ever any racial tension with, you know, I'm hearing about the East Side, Threese, and other
I mean,
hoods?
when it first came up, I really can't tell you about the East Side Threes because, to be honest with you, the Outlaws in the '30s, they really took on that beef heavy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit up here and put no 10 on my hood like, yeah, we jumped in that and yeah, we was helping them and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because we was up the way. You know what I'm saying? Which we should have been jumping in that and helping them. But you know, the homies, couple of homies, you know, myself, you know, we took a couple of little parts because we had a spot over there in their hood too. So we was getting into it with them too at one point in the East Side Threes. So it wasn't really no racial tension like that. And you know where we at, that's 38th Street. So we used to be hella cool with them. We still cool with them. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, the little beefs they got with other around there. You know what I'm saying? You know, just fall all in like a melting pot. But you know, it ain't never been no racial tension like that. The Low Bottom's always been a home where blacks and Mexicans stood together and got along and hung together and did all that. Back in the days, we used to get a lot of from the 38s. You know what I'm saying? So
For sure.
no, it ain't been no racial tension like that. It's just a little beef that kicked off. You know what I'm saying? It kind of like the Low Bottoms up and brought the racial tension on.
All
But
right.
no, it ain't never been no racial tension like that. Like that. When I grew up over there, I grew up right with the Mexicans. So
For sure.
no, not like that.
You know what's interesting? You just said that where y'all at is, you know, pretty much the 38th Street area. But, you know, I could have sworn in that area, like, y'all, like, even Ascot and all that. Even when I did
That's
the.
all us.
Yeah, but I thought it was the barrio wet or something. It's another.
No, okay. It's the borderlines go from Central to like Hooper, you know, right there in that little area right there, that's BMS. They got a little 43rd Street all, you know, they got a little area right there. But then when you hit Ascot and all that, you know, that's where the 38s and all that, they be all up, you know what I'm saying? So you got like, it's like all in between. Then you go up the way, you know what I'm saying? The BMS, they got another little click up the way, like on the 9, on 49th, you know, all up that way. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, it's we all in that. We all in there. We all in there because we on Bompton Ave too, on 47th and 46th and all that, and Ascot. You know what I'm saying? And in the middle of right before you get to Hooper, where Taco Mama's is at, and the gas station right there, the Shells and all that. That's all our shit. But all that is in there too.
All right. All right.
So it's basically it's a war zone over there, man.
Uh,
And you gotta right up the way on when you get to Hooper up the little way when you get to like 48th, 47th, you know, that's where the 4-pack start, the 4A side of it. So you know what I'm saying? We it's like we cramped all up in there all at once. So it's survival of the fittest in the 40s, man.
if you had to, you know, I love asking this question. And by the way, for people that's not, you know, in the know of why I ask these kind of questions, when you really go back to it, which you gonna see what I'm talking about in a second. It brings peace. It kind of brings peace. But just watch this, Bandit. If you can, you know, my boys from Pablos was like, hell no, we ain't doing that. But if you could think back from then till now, it ain't even got to be Crips. It could be any other hood. All right, you know, we it's a war zone. We got beef with XYZ, ABC, but these dudes over here, all right, I remember they used to chase us, you know, on the RTD bus, or they really came. They was really coming through, busting on.
Ain't no like that. I ain't giving no no props like that. Hell no. I'm from the low bottoms. We don't do that. Them ain't get no props.
All right, for sure.
This ain't get no props, man. So I'm gonna tell you this though. With my hood, I think our biggest enemy's been ourselves. Cause you know what I'm saying, for in-house beef, you know what I'm saying, shit like that and eternal shit like that. We've been our biggest enemies. The hood, myself, not no others will never get that props because they ain't did nothing. We've been our biggest enemies, my homies.
Now, you did say Rollin 40, you know what I'm saying, was never really been large, you know, as compared to like 60s or the 20 West
Yeah,
Side NHB. So even in a small hood like yours, like it's internal like beef like that?
I mean, to be honest with you, them small hoods is where it be kicking off the most like that because it's the power thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is a fight for power. I mean, we good. We good. We good. The homies is good. We hang together. We kick it. We do all that. But I'm just saying though, like, little situations that happen. So we've been our worst enemies. Like, I feel like if we was doing a little, wasn't getting into them little situations and stuff like that, I think our hood would be more deeper. It'd be more established, and you know what I'm saying, be more popping. You know what I'm saying, like them big hoods and stuff. But I like being from a small hood. You
Hell
know what I'm saying,
yeah.
because I got the numbers. I can count the numbers. We can count the numbers. You know what I'm saying. You can't hide up under here. You can't hide up under this. You can't hide up under that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying. We gonna know if you're a buster. We gonna know if you're gonna really shoot. We gonna know what you gonna do. So I like being from a small hood. I love it. Wouldn't be from no other.
Hell yeah. Nah, I respect you, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Woo. Oh, you can't tell me that wasn't fire. Now, unfortunately, I got to cut it right there. This is too dope. I can't give you the whole thing. I got to make sure y'all appreciate it. But please go to the bottom of this page. Go to the first comment or the description. Go subscribe to Bandit's channel. He got the stories. He got what you looking for. And stay tuned and watch what he put out. But keep it locked. Part 2 dropping most likely tomorrow. And watch what I drop Friday, too. Y'all ain't even ready. But keep it locked. Like, comment, share, subscribe. But remember, go sub the Little Bandit channel. I'm out of here.